What's up everyone? Welcome to the fourth part of this combat car tutorial series. Today we'll be adding some finishing touches to our mesh. Now if you are happy with the current situation of our 3D model, you can omit this video and watch the next part if I have uploaded it. Then if you are not, you can watch this video. I'll try to make this mesh better so that it looks better, you know. So we'll start by selecting our basic mesh of our car, going to local view by pressing / and then pressing tab for edit mode. Now the thing is, this slope looks kind of weird, so we'll have to correct it. For that we'll have to add a loop cut, which is Ctrl+R, and a horizontal one right about there. Now we'll go to X-ray mode because these edges weren't visible, and then we can select the edges manually. You can press shift to select multiple of those and then grab them on the Z-axis a little up. Now here we can add another loop cut horizontally and put it somewhere there, and then again select those edges manually. And then grab them up on the Z-axis. Or maybe if you grab them down it would look better. You can adjust according like what suits you. You can also change the position of this edge by pressing G and then moving them like this. Then I'll grab them on the Z and then this. It looks kind of weird, but you know, that's what we want when we are doing the final mesh. I mean, it should not look weird in the final mesh. What I mean is, it should look good. Don't quote me on that. We'll just do that. And then, I know it kind of looks weird for now, but we'll grab these faces. This is why I hate X-ray mode. You can turn that off if you want to. If you know you can do it. Then grab these on the Y. That should do for the car. Now also we should adjust these. We can grab these faces. I'll just disable X-ray mode because it's kind of difficult to work with X-ray mode anyways. I'll grab these on the Y and then push them a little back. And that should do for our basic mesh. If you want, you can play around with the subdivision surface modifier like this, but that might give you weird results. If you like it, you can keep it. If you don't, you can remove it. I'll just exit local view. Even our cockpit looks weird, so we'll have to do something about that. I'll just select both of them and then go to local view and then scale them on the Y because it should be a little longer. And then if you exit, this should do for our cockpit for the driver. And then we can also scale this on the Y, or rather than scaling just because we want this part to be inside, we can just select this part and then grab on the Y. For now we'll keep it as such because we need some space here for the textures and the logo, and the headlights are still there, so we'll have to think about all that. If you hide this, the shortcut is H. The headlights are actually inside, so we'll have to grab them outside first, and then you can go here and then unhide it, or reveal it rather, English art. We put them inside and grab them on the Z-axis, right about there. Yeah, and that satisfies the basic shape of our mesh. Now one thing that creeps me out is the number of tourists we have here, because I feel there should be more. so we'll just add those. I'll just select this part by pressing L, press Shift T, Y, and then scale it. Yep, this looks much better than the previous one. If you are satisfied with just 3, you can keep it as it is, but I wasn't satisfied with just 3. That just improves the shape of our car like a million times according to me. I want to know your guys' opinion, so comment them down below. And then also, since we scaled the car, we also have to scale this now. We're not actually worried about this part because it won't be revealed in the image anyways, so you can ignore it, but for now I'll just adjust it. I'll just fast forward this part. That should do for the rim of the car. And now for the things here, because this looks quite empty, first we'll grab the headlights a little forward, and then just so that it looks cool, we'll add a plate here with the logo of the channel. Just add a cube, go to local view, scale them on the Z. Then you can scale them down except the Z axis by pressing S and Shift Z. So it will scale that only on the X and Y axis. Now we can exit the local view and then grab it wherever we want it. Suppose we want it here. You can rotate it so that it lies perfectly on the car. Sorry, it's on the X axis. And then grab it somewhere there. I'll just scale it on the Z. And then rotate it more. And then grab it inside. Something like that. Now also we need a number plate for our car, so we'll have to make that. For that I won't be using the cube because it's kind of weird to apply textures to it. I mean, it's not weird, but it takes a lot of effort. But in a plane you can just apply it straight away. Then I'll scale it on the X axis. Scale it on the Y, just so that it fits the shape of a number plate. First, then we'll add the solidify modifier so that we can add some geometry to it. Don't apply it just yet. Change the offset to 1, thickness to 0.1. That's my standard. You can change it, it's not necessary. Now let's adjust it. I'll just fast forward this part also. That should do for our number plate. This car looks much better than the previous one, so it's a win for us. We can also grab these wheels forward since we scaled the car up, and that makes it a million times better. So the only thing left to add is something in this part of the car. I don't think I'll be adding another weapon, so we'll just add something there while we are adding the textures. So that's it for this part. I hope you enjoyed it. I know it was nothing but just applying some finishing touches, and this was a really short one compared to others, but it was important. So thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want more of such content. I appreciate your patience and listening to me. Thank you. Like this video, share it wherever you can. It really supports our channel. And please help us reach 100 subscribers, because as of this recording it's just 71.